Welcome back to 360Winnipeg.ca, the Major Misconduct Report with Taylor and another misconduct. A bench minor, maybe.
Yeah.
John Makie, the technical director of Football Manitoba, who also doubles as the quarterback coach for the University of Manitoba Bisons. And Coach John, your team looked great in Regina this week. Are we in for a Bison team that could challenge for the Vanier Cup again?
You know what? We are really strong. We got some young players that really did some amazing things. I'm telling you, 126-yard field goal return by Anthony Coombs, who was our international.
How much fun was that to watch?
Oh, we were fans on the sidelines instead of coaches. We were giddy. We were like, go, Anthony! Honestly, Regina is a good football team, but on that play, he made them all look stupid.
Speaking of looking stupid, you may have to look stupid by the end of this week, because you have to come to a decision on one of 4 quarterbacks, and they're all pretty good, and you got efforts from 3 guys this week that were tremendous.
And I'll tell you, some of the kids that, you know, were low in the depth chart really popped up, and it's going to be a really difficult decision. But we are going to Vancouver, and we can only travel 2 quarterbacks. So, you know, like from right now, we don't have a definite answer. But in Regina...
But you do have 2 veterans, and 2 veterans who have been through this before, and they both played well against Regina. That's got to give them a step up, don't you think?
That's correct. I mean, like, we could play the safe card and go with our veteran players and you know, get as many
Well, it wouldn't be that safe if both of them had played well, and they did against Regina, from what I understand.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Mark Paquette, who's been on our team for the last 2 seasons, had a stellar game, right? And you know, like the outstanding recruits that we got, Teo Desar and Ryan Marsh, they had good games too. So, like I said to you, like, we could play the safe card, go with our veteran group, get the W, and start working towards this season, making the playoffs, going forward from there.
Now, you were 4-4 last year, but this team, to me, seems like a better football team.
Even last year, our 4-4 record didn't really show any. Like, we had Calgary in the bag. You know, in my opinion, you know, going up by like 3 scores in the 4th quarter usually equals a win, but not at the end of the game. We ended up losing the football a couple times. You know, just the young process of these athletes. So,
and they're not as young now.
Exactly. As they mature now, a 4-4 record could easily be a 5-3 or 6-2.
Yeah, it's a much better team than it was last year.
I think, honestly, it is, all the way down to our quarterback Khalil Williams graduated. Now we got to start fresh new with a new quarterback. You know, a veteran quarterback regardless. He's going to be a new starter. So we're going to have to see how they play out.
Yeah, but they're going to get some help because they have great backs.
Absolutely, and you know, at the end of the day, like, how many times are you actually going to throw the ball? You know, and it comes down to that, and especially with the gifted athletes that we have in the backfield, can really put some points on the board and equals W's.
We're going to talk about some other things going on in Football Manitoba. You put on your other hat for the next interview.
Okay.
This is Major Misconduct, Major Game Minor, whatever. This is Makie. I'm Taylor. We're at Shaw Park in downtown Winnipeg on 360Winnipeg.ca.